And it went to Echo Flight.
Oh, yeah!
Good job, everyone. So, what were some of the things that stood out to you today that you learned maybe through communication or teamwork skills, or for the people that got to serve as commander, what did you learn in that position? Yes, sir.
Once we were given our positions, when our commander stopped micromanaging and just let us do our thing, we got a lot better. When there was lots of only focus on this, only focus on that, especially with the riddles, we were getting confused and flustered. So the more they let us just do the job we were assigned, the better we did.
Yeah, definitely.
You said to prioritize your what you had to do, especially as a commander, like your intel and communications, everything had to go pretty fluid and it worked pretty well towards the end.
Yeah. Anyone from over here? Bit more?
Make sure to be constantly planning ahead when two players would be done, then there needed to be someone to take their spot right away.
Yeah.
And then someone to take now the empty comm spots that are open or intel or whatever.
Ben McGrath?
As commander, it's not necessarily better to put all your people in one position that you think is more important than another.
Anyone else over here? Alpha? Lessons learned? Anything? Nothing? Okay.
It definitely helps to use the time you have properly, because I remember taking the first 5 of the 7 minutes that we were given a plan. Basically, just had to relearn the rules again, and I believe that was the kind of one of the things that helped us flow as a little bit better than it would have been as if we were still learning the rules at the game of playing.
Right. All right.
Who were the commanders?
We had a few. So we switched out for real quick. So.
Good. I heard some feedback on, don't do this as a commander, don't do that, but it's a lot harder when you're in the position, huh? Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks.
All right, Cadet Faulkner has a brief for us on STP this semester.
So first off, let me apologize. I don't have any of this, not able to get the slides up to where it make a little bit more sense, but just kind of bear with me a little bit. So, well, good evening, Captain Moffitt, fellow cadets. My name is Cadet Faulkner. I'm going to go over just some of the highlights for STP this semester. Okay. So basically the main focus of STP that I'm kind of changing around and really want the GMC to understand is reporting and procedures, your customs and courtesies, warrior knowledge, uniform wear, some basic drill and ceremonies, and then also we're going to touch on a little bit on how to do some basic tongue and quill, things like writing up memos, background papers, things like that. Coming out with the ops orders later this evening, there's going to be the STP module and the progress report. With that, it's going to have a tracker, so you're going to be able to see your scores, and you're going to be able to kind of review the module, so you're going to know all the information with that. So the way it's going to work is you're going to report in. You just report in for whichever part of the module you want to complete. Once you've completed, you'll get a score. It'll be based on, let me pull it up here, outstanding, above satisfactory, satisfactory, marginal, and unsat. And then once you finish that, once you get that, the POC will sign it off. And then if you don't like your score, let's say you got an above sat and you want to come back and get an outstanding, you can still report back in and try to get a better score. So some of the things that I really want you guys to try to get out of it is this will really be a good chance to get some more confidence in your knowledge, learn some skills, really be able to get some one-on-one time with the POC and learn some little tips and tricks, especially for the 100s getting ready for FTP next semester, and even for the 200s, there's a couple things that you guys can learn from that. And also, there's going to be some chances to win some awesome prizes. I'm not going to tell you guys what those are at this time, but they're going to be something to look forward to. So today, just kind of went over some of the basics of STP, what you can look forward to, and some things like that. So this concludes my briefing. Are there any questions? None? Oh, was that good? Okay. One last thing. Next week is going to be the PFD. So the way it's going to work out is Alpha and half of Foxtrot Flight.
No, all of Foxtrot Flight and half of Alpha.
Right. All of Foxtrot Flight and half of Alpha come on Tuesday morning, and we'll knock out that part of the PFD. And then on Thursday, it's going to be the other half, or it's going to be Bravo or Echo Flight, excuse me. And we'll get you guys knocked out on that. So you'll still be required to attend 2 PT sessions that week.
Are there any questions on that?
Just make one of them a Monday and a Wednesday, even if you normally come Tuesday, Thursday, unless you just absolutely can't make it because of school or something. But otherwise, we get too many people at the Colon and they complain. So.
No questions? Okay. Thank you.
Alright. Are there any other announcements?
Yes, I remember.
Okay.
If you're missing a pair of gloves with the fingers for smartphone, come talk to me afterwards.
Alright. Sir?
All right, raise your hand if you got a phone call or a text or something this weekend for the exercise. Should be everybody. I had 100% accountability, so it should be everybody. Anybody accounted for you, they shouldn't have. All right, well, the commander called me at 5 minutes till 11 and said, hey, we're gonna do an exercise recall, so make sure you kick it off in 5 minutes. And I was like, okay, had my hands full. I was helping my daughter move into an apartment, and I was like, all right, sir. So I jumped on it. It's not, these things don't always happen at convenient times, real world either. If it were a, planes crashing into towers or, tornado coming through or something like that, it's gonna happen when it happens. So, I got my piece of paper, started taking notes and making phone calls as I was carrying boxes back and forth. And so you guys probably saw some of that. It took a little bit longer this time. To do a full 100% accountability than our last run, but our last run was in the middle of the school day when everybody was available. So still very respectable. We were at about 98% within 2 hours. And then took a couple more hours to get those last couple of people. But even on active duty, getting those kind of numbers in that amount of time on a Saturday when nobody's expecting it is pretty tough. So it's a good job. Just make sure that you guys are being responsive to that. On active duty, you may have to actually come in, get your uniform on and come in and practice deploying or something like that. And it may be on a Saturday night when you're out drinking or something. You gotta find somebody to bring you in or something, It's never convenient, but in this environment, we're gonna just practice for the most part, the phone calls and make sure that everybody knows how that part works and how to contact people under them and that kind of thing. And then you'll get more of that when you get on active duty. But good job on it. Good job getting a hold of each other. And getting back up to your chain of command so that they can let us know that everybody's accounted for.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, to close out, let's hear a flight chants. Alpha, start it off.
But Pollux. Who are we?
The aviators!
What do we do?
We fly, we fight, we win in the end. All of the flight can't even contend. We're loud, we're proud when we sing our cry. Battle, battle, not afraid to die.
All right, Echo flight.
Flight to Chuck. Locked and loaded, here we come.
Echo flight is #1.
Hide your souls and bodies too.
The exorcists are coming for you.
All right. Nice. All right, Foxtrot flight.
Foxtrot flight, pitch up. Foxtrot, what does the fox say? Every day in every way. We are the best, unlike the rest. We're all for one and one for all. We're on the flight that can't be beat. We're on the flight that won't be beat. Foxtrot flight, fly, fight, Foxtrot.
All right. Route to That's 678.
Down!